David Del Rio's wife Katherine slams disturbing Leah Lewis amid assault scandal. David Del Rio's wife Katherine publicly took aim at Leah Lewis after her husband was fired from Matlock after being accused of sexual assault. Taking to her Instagram stories on Thursday, October 9th, Katherine, 33, shared a close-up photo of Lewis, 28. Across Lewis's face. Katherine wrote, "This is the most disturbing human being I have ever met." Earlier in the day, Lewis had been following Katherine's Instagram account. However, it now appears that Lewis is no longer following the account and her comments have disappeared, suggesting she may have been blocked by Katherine. The social media post comes after Us Weekly confirmed earlier on Thursday that David, 38, would no longer be part of the Matlock cast following an investigation into allegations of sexual assault. Deadline, who broke the news, reported on Thursday that an incident involving David and Lewis allegedly occurred on September 26 and was reported to CBS on October 2. Following the investigation, David was fired and escorted off the lot the same day the alleged assault was reported, per Deadline. According to the outlet, Matlock has continued filming its second season despite David's quick departure from the show. David's character, first-year associate lawyer Billy Martinez, is reportedly set to be written off. The legal drama is on hiatus from next week after wrapping up the first half of the season, with production set to resume after Thanksgiving in November. The U.S. has previously reached out to CBS and David for comment. After David's abrupt departure was reported, Lewis broke her silence via social media the same day. Lewis shared a photo of herself hugging her mother via her Instagram story. "Mom is here. We're moving forward in love and strength. I'm in good hands," she wrote. "Thank you to everybody for any kind of support and care. Truly, we're moving forward in strength." The actress added, keyword, strength. Please, let that be the takeaway. Lewis plays first-year associate Sarah Franklin on Matlock, which stars Kathy Bates as the titular character. David portrayed another first-year associate who was best friends with Sarah. The pair worked at Jacobson Moore alongside Madeline Matty Matlock. David and Katherine, who is an actress and chef, first crossed paths in 2010 before later sparking up a relationship. Katherine attended a Broadway performance of In the Heights, where she was introduced to her husband, who starred in the musical, at the stage door following the show. After later reuniting in Los Angeles, the pair fell in love and eventually got married in Mexico in April 2018. The couple went on to start a family in July 2023, welcoming their first child, a daughter named Leah. On June 20th, a day with record-breaking high temperatures in Austin, TX, our perfect Leah was born after 27 hours of labor, Katherine announced via Instagram at the time. "Life has been a blissful, sleepless blur since then, and our little summer solstice baby has completely blown our minds in every way. We had no idea what to expect or what this would feel like, but wow, does it surpass the hype. There will never be enough words for how deeply we love her. Honored and truly blessed to introduce you to Lil Liam Kelly Wallace Del Rio 3. Coco Del Rio arrived with a smile on January 20th, right in the heart of a winter storm, Katherine announced via social media. Her big sister is completely obsessed with her, and we are indescribably elated and exhausted. Thank you, God, for your miracles." Matlock returns for Season 2 on CBS Monday, October 12th, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Episode 2 will air on Thursday, October 16th. At 9 p.m. Eastern Time, Rachel Leviss recalls her sickening response to abuse from ex-fiancé James Kennedy. Rachel Raquel Leviss has weighed in on reports that ally Leah is standing by James Kennedy in the wake of his arrest for misdemeanor domestic violence. Leviss, 30, took to Instagram on Friday, December 13th, to share a screenshot of a TMZ headline that called Kennedy's December 10th arrest a misunderstanding. The outlet reported Friday that Kennedy, 32, and Leah, 28, were sticking together following the incident. "The amount of times I convinced myself that the abuse I endured by James Kennedy Georgia was a misunderstanding is sickening," Leviss captioned her grid post, directing her nearly 600,000 followers to listen to the April 23rd episode of her Rachel Going Rogue podcast. In that episode, Leviss spoke with psychiatrist Dr. Gail Salt about bad relationships and how to stop repeating mistakes. "If you listen, this is the PDF sent to me by my therapist I was referencing," she wrote Friday in her Instagram stories, where she shared 3 pages describing different types of abuse, including physical, sexual, verbal, and emotional as psychological. Leah dated Kennedy for 5 years. The Vanderpump Rules co-stars broke up in December 2021, ending their 7-month engagement. We are aware of James Kennedy's recent arrest for domestic violence. This news is, unfortunately, not surprising. Leah's attorneys, Mark Geragos and Brian Friedman, told Us Weekly in a statement on Thursday, December 12. Rachel's revenge porn lawsuit describes, in significant detail, Mr. Kennedy's long history of erratic, violent behavior and substance abuse. In March, Leah had sued Ariana Madix and Tom Sandoval for revenge porn, eavesdropping, invasion of privacy, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Leah had an affair with Sandoval, 42, which led to Madix ending their 9-year relationship. Madix, 39, was later removed from the complaint. Us confirmed Thursday that Kennedy was arrested for misdemeanor domestic violence following an alleged altercation with an unknown woman earlier this week. He was released on a $20,000 bond. On Friday, a source exclusively told us that Kennedy's arrest was based on a complete misunderstanding. They were arguing and a neighbor was outside and heard them fighting and called the police, and the police officers came, a source close to the situation told us, referring to Kennedy and Leah. The insider also claimed that Leah does not plan to move forward with charges. Kennedy and Leah have been together since 2022. Several hours ahead of Kennedy's arrest, the pair stepped out at Kathy Hilton's Christmas party in Los Angeles. An eyewitness exclusively told us that Kennedy appeared to be in great spirits during one portion of the party. James and Ally were cuddling together and taking photos, the source told us. He seemed like he was in a good headspace and was dancing, singing, and having fun. A second insider, however, claimed that Kennedy was running through the party, causing a scene. His guy friend was chasing him from Kathy's basement all the way throughout Kathy's backyard, and James looked mad while running away, the second source alleged to us. The guy who was chasing him almost fell into the pool and dropped a lantern in the pool, causing a huge scene. Everyone was wondering what was going on.